Hey, good Sunday morning, everyone. Thought I'd do a quick weather update for you as we wrap up the weekend today. Some of you seeing some wet snowflakes mixed in with the rain this morning, especially north of Interstate 80 up in Trumbull and into Mercer County. And this streamer continues to kind of come in off the lake. And as we go through the rest of the morning, really, especially again north of I-80, you might continue to see some wet snowflakes trying to mix in. And for the rest of our area, even this afternoon, if you get a heavier shower, if it rains lightly, it'll just be rain. But if you get a heavier shower, it could try to pull down some of the colder air from upstairs in the atmosphere a little bit. You might even see a wet snowflake mixed in for this afternoon. Let me turn off the radar quickly here and zoom out and show you what else is going on across the region. We certainly have a lot of chilly air across the eastern two-thirds of the country. It is unusual for mid-May, not unheard of course, but unusual for it to be this cool. Look at the cool weather extending all the way down into the south this morning. And yes, those are sub-freezing temperatures up into parts of Canada, even into parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin. That's the air that's going to try to come our way as we go into the day tomorrow. But first things first, as far as the simulated radar today, another day like yesterday where it's not going to rain the whole day, but again, a shower can try to occur at just about any point. Here's 10 a.m. Most of it's kind of north of Youngstown, but trying to drift south. Better chance perhaps along the 224 corridor to get wet right around midday. Here's noon, some showers around it, and if you're having a hard time reading this map, Youngstown's kind of like right in here. Afternoon will feature more spotty showers, and then finally these will fade away by about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then this evening should be dry, and we'll try to sneak in some sunshine from time to time later on today as well. All right, National Weather Service does have some advisories up for tonight into tomorrow morning because of the frost and freeze threat. Now, the Pittsburgh Weather Service office issued a freeze watch for their counties. The Cleveland Weather Service office issued a frost advisory for their counties that they cover. And you see that division across our viewing area. It doesn't matter where you live. Take the same precautions. Take the same action. If you have tender vegetation that you are worried about, cover it up. If you can, bring it in for tonight. Whether you're under a frost advisory or a freeze watch, doesn't really matter. Take the same precautions no matter what. Look at these cold temperatures region-wide tonight. Now, there is a higher likelihood of a hard freeze in the central Appalachians and heading up into parts of upstate New York, a hard freeze, meaning it'll drop into the 20s there. That's less likely in Ohio, but it's possible that some of the colder nooks and crannies in the Buckeye State get down to 28 or 29 tonight, particularly in central Ohio. I think the wind is going to try to stay up enough along the lakeshore tonight that there's not much of a frost threat up there. And even in the northern part of the WFMJ viewing area, say north of I-80, you might see the breeze hanging up enough tonight that you don't get a widespread frost. So some of the cooler valleys seeing some frost, but again, especially in the northern part of our viewing area, I'm not convinced that there's a widespread frost overnight tonight because the wind may not completely die off. But again, better safe than sorry. Prepare for a cold night tonight. Care about some of your outdoor plants. If you've got the garden started, just take the usual precautions and you'll be fine. And this should be our last frost and freeze threat of the season. All right, Andrew's in the studio this morning. He's got another hour of WFMJ Weekend Today coming up. And Candace will be in tonight at 6 and 11. And I'll see you back in the studio for 21 News at 6 on Monday.